just got here to the river. It's looking actually quite a bit higher than it was last year at this time when I was here. A lot of people around, but that's not surprising. It's a nice day and it's the weekend, so I'm going to get out here, and this is just perfect nymphing water, using like Euro nymphing techniques, and there should be some nice fish in here. It's typically the size structure on these fish is about an good average size, about 15 inches. And there's plenty bigger fish in here, so it's going to be a good day, I think. Oh, this didn't take too long. Nice, healthy fish. 3 casts in here. Beautiful spot. Oh, there's a fish right here. Nice brown. All right. Okay, got another nice trout here. Nice brown. Nice, well-conditioned fish here. Kind of your typical, brown. Okay, another fish on here. Let's hope I don't lose this one. Seems like a nice one. Well conditioned, fighting good. Seems like a rainbow. Hard to tell yet though. Could be a nice brown. I don't want to make the same mistake I did with the last fish and try to horse it in. Let it wear itself out here in the current. There, got a little better leverage on it now. Oh, now he wants to go downstream. I think it's a brown. This is the way he's not going airborne on me. Yeah, it's a brown. Well, at least I know I'm getting my fly down deep enough. I can see weeds all over the fly, and looks like he took the my new dropper that I just put on. There we go. Yeah, nice little fish. Let's get him up here in the softer water. So, wet bar of soap with mussels on them. Yeah, that's a nice fish. There we go. There's a nice couple of fish just tailing rises over here in this slack water. I think I'm just going to fish this stream here. There must be like a Betis or PMD hatch coming off right now. Whatever it is, it's small, but those are like little sharky rises there. So it's like right in the surface film. The sun is off the water, so the fish are moving in shallower too. So I've been seeing rises maybe just a foot off the bank. There goes some more. Might switch over to the dry fly here shortly. I just caught a nice brown on the nymph here a couple minutes ago though, so I don't want to give up on it just yet. But man, there's a lot of fish tailing over here, coming up in that seam over there. Just subtle tailing rises. Yeah, Got another nice little brown here. And this is going to get real interesting landing this thing with essentially one hand here. I'm going to try to see what I can do. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to, oops, try to land them here. One-handed. In retrospect, I should have brought my net. There we go. Come on, buddy. That's enough of that. There we go. Nice brown. Nice rain brown. Okay. All right, so I'm getting kind of tired here. You can see there's a bunch of people downriver here. Scenery is spectacular. And it's a gorgeous night, but I'm a little beat and I'm hungry. Yeah, fishing was really good today. There's a lot of real healthy fish, but in the last hour or so they've gotten fussy and I cannot figure out this hatch. And had a couple strikes, but that's about it. So I'm gonna go off to bed, get my camp set up, and call it a night. Camping with about 500 of your closest friends. Actually, it's not that bad. I found a fairly secluded spot and it's close to the river. Hey guys. What you doing? Just kind of chilling here? Well, you go ahead and hang out. All right, so here's my sleeping arrangement. As you can see over here, we have the kitchen. Very, very nice, spacious area. We have the living room. And then here's the sleeping quarters, which is also quite plush and would make anyone staying at the palace envious. Over there, back in the distance, you'll see the ensuite. So we have all the creature comforts you could ask for. And this place is kind of a gold mine, I must admit. There's about 5 extra pairs of underwear laying around the ensuite in case you're missing any. Any rate, that's the living arrangements while I'm out camping. You know, and you can tell I'm miles away from any civilization. There's virtually nobody here, except for about those 12 people over there. Oh, and the 5 people camping over here. Pretty remote. All right. It's been a long morning here. Had a couple of smaller fish this morning, but this is the first time I've actually hooked into a decent fish. I don't know if it's been the temperatures, but the sun's only been on the water now for about a half hour. At any rate, this is my first decent fish of the day. And kind of some heavy water here. So I've got a feeling I'm going to be fighting this fish for a little while. He's just kind of holding in the current, and I can tell just from looking at the fly that's trailing and not in his mouth, he took a small, like a size 22 zebra midge. So they're taking tiny, tiny stuff today, which makes it all the more challenging because I don't want this hook to pull out. As long as he wants to hold in this current here and wear himself out, I'm okay with that. I just don't want him to run and get below me. Not the biggest fish, but this water's heavy. And yeah, he definitely took the zebra midge. Oop. Hopefully I can get him behind a rock or something like that where he can kind of get into a current break and not want to run. Okay, good sized fish. He's seeing the net, he's not happy. Okay. There he comes. Oh, he's going out in that deeper stuff. But he so far hasn't pulled any line out. Yeah. If he wants to take line, he can take line. I got 5.5x tippet on. It should be strong enough to hold him. There we go. Nice healthy fish. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah. Beauty. Alright, I got another nice fish on. And again, heavy current here. Just switched up my rig after breaking it off on a stick or something. Listen, a little bit nicer fish, I think. Hard to tell. Current is so pushy right now that, yeah, the current is pushy up here, and it's all you can do is just kind of hang on. And yeah, this is a slightly nicer fish. Another nice brown. Gotta do a couple head shakes here. All right. He wants to run a little bit, this guy. A little bit more fight in him. Not sure yet what he took. I put on a little red midge and a kind of like a Frenchie or a pink squirrel slash looking pattern, and use the pink squirrel Frenchie thing as a bomber, and then the midge seems to be what they want today. Ooh, yeah, good size. So we'll see. Most days they take the bomber because it's bright and flashy, but today they want the small stuff. And as long as he wants to just hold there and wear himself out, I'm totally cool with that. Alright. Gives the arm a good workout. Ooh, not ready for that net yet. Put a little upward pressure on him, and he did not care for that one bit. All right, buddy. Patience is the name of the game here. There he goes. Oh, almost. Almost. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. There he goes. Oh. Oh, shoot. Whew. All right. Oh, he took the dropper. The big one. Okay, he took my bomber. Let's see if I can get over here in the weeds here. Okay, he's unhooked. Let's take a look at him. Oh, that's a dandy. Look at that. Look at the colors. There we go. Oh, I just hooked a very nice brown trout here. This could be the fish of the day already. And it was such a light take that I just thought I'd set the hook just to make sure it wasn't a take. And lucked out. This one's gonna make me run. I'm gonna have to follow him downstream. He's a good sized fish. Unless he wants to just hold here. And I'm fine with that. Just putting some side pressure on him. I don't know if you can see that. He's a good sized chunkalunka. Grabbing my net. This is gonna be a patience game here. Ooh. He got some beef to him. But he hasn't run yet. He's just kind of holding out in that current. And that's fine with me. If he just wants to stay there and tire himself out, I'm totally cool with that. Just kind of changing my angle here. Now this is the moment where we call it, oh, he took the midge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he took the tiny midge. So now I gotta be really careful. I can't horse him at all. Now we're just gonna kind of play him, readjust my grip. Gain some leverage on him here. There's another fish chasing him right now. There's another trout right behind him. That's funny. Oh, dang. That's a nice fish. That is a damn nice fish. Oh. All right. Look at the colors on this thing. Dang, that's a nice fish. Alright, so I have been fishing hard for about 3 solid days here. I need a shower. Unfortunately, you don't see many amenities around here, but what we do have in eastern Oregon are hot springs, and you can maybe see the cloud of steam coming in down there. Now, I'm not going to be filming for obvious reasons. Number one, there's already people here. But number two, you just never know what you're going to run into. Sometimes it's clothing optional. But I'm going to go down and I'm going to have a nice hot bath and get refreshed so I can hit the road. Well, it's a good thing I did not film down there. A lot of people, not a lot of clothing. So I decided to ditch my spot over in eastern Oregon this morning. The fishing was okay, but it wasn't like stupid good. And for the number of people, I wanted stupid good fishing. So I've decided to relocate. I'm now at a spot up in the Cascades that I like to fish in. And I'm actually chasing kokanee salmon. So these little guys are actually in the river right now, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So if you look right down here in front of me, we got a bunch of pre-spawn salmon staging here in the river. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here a little bit. So I'm going to try my luck today fishing for these guys. looks like there's enough of them in to make it worth my while. Well, in addition to the salmon, I sure as heck found solitude tonight. Hardly a soul around, and normally this place is packed. So that's good. I'm going up to a little spot that I like to fish. It's a little pool. You'd walk right past it if you don't know any better. Hoping to catch something up there. So this is basically it. I'm just swinging a streamer. You can see a fish just went in front of me, but basically all I'm doing is just swinging a streamer through a pod of these fish and just waiting to see if there's a grab. I pinch the barb on my hooks and I try to shake the fish off if I think I foul hooked it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. All right, finally hooked one of these salmon, and let me show you a picture quick here. Apologies for my poor camera work. But here it is. Kokanee. Well, today was a good day. Figured out how to hook into some kokanee here. Also got into a really nice whitefish. And for the most part, I had everything kind of to myself here. You know, there are a few people, but it's nowhere near as crowded as it was in Eastern Oregon this morning. So I'll take it. I'm going to be looking now for a campground for the night. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, so this one isn't going to do it for me. But I'm going to probably be back here in the morning. So it did really well on the kokanee once I cracked the code, and we'll be back in it for some more tomorrow. Good morning. Quite the chilly morning, but I'm okay with that because that means mosquitoes weren't a problem last night. It's about 43 degrees out, and I was able to find a great little campsite next to this old lava flow, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So I'm just kind of walking down this little trail here and kind of taking it all in, and you wouldn't think that lava flows would get that tall, you know, like this has got to be at least 100 feet tall up here at the top. But this goes on for miles like this. This is like I think like something like a 6,000 year old eruption. And it just goes for miles. At first, when I first moved to the area, I drove past and thought this was like a place where they dumped old asphalt or something like that. It kind of looked like that from a distance, but as you get down close to it, you can kind of see that like these rocks are just jagged pieces of dried lava, and but totally cool. This tree here looks like almost like a signal tree of some sort, but obviously not. These ponderosa pines are just resilient too. They just grow everywhere. So yeah, gonna hit the river again today, do some more fishing, and see where it takes me. But I think for now, I'm gonna finish my little walk and then go into town and get some coffee to warm up. That just sounds like a good idea this morning. So Take care, everyone. All right, found a different spot. And there's a lot of whitefish in here. He came unbuttoned. So that's been my day today. A lot of fish getting unbuttoned. But yeah. There's a lot of whitefish in this pool here on this creek. And I'm just kind of waiting for the sun to go down a little bit so I can, not casting a shadow on the water. Nice quiet evening. I've been really fortunate today in terms of solitude. Been able to find it. And that's a rare commodity these days. So even though the fishing was not quite as good as I would have liked it to be, it was certainly a meditative day, and I enjoyed that. All right, more to come. Boy, I just shut off my camera, and I got this hellacious hit by this little rainbow. This thing is turbocharged. It's probably the best fight I've had all day with this. That's a nice fish. Not the biggest one I've ever caught, but I will take it. Oh, it's more size than I thought. Maybe a 9-10 incher, but this could be a little bit bigger. I'm just tearing up this pool. Like a fool, I didn't bring my net down here, so I'm gonna have to hand land this guy when he gets closer in. I'm giving this 2-8 Euro rod all it can handle. Oh, that's a healthy fish. Yeah, that's a nice fish. He's tiring out though. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh man, did he make a mess of my line? Oh, but he took my bead head. Okay. So let's take a look. Oh, it's a nicer fish than I thought it was originally. Oh yeah, healthy. Healthy. Nice little 14 incher maybe. Yeah. Took the point bead, the heavy bead. Yeah. Nice fish. There we go, buddy. All right. There we go. Good morning. Today's the last day of my adventure. I camped again here at the Lava Flow campground last night and slept poorly, which has been unusual this whole trip. I've usually slept like a rock, but it was just a tough night last night for whatever reason. But I've decided I'm going to pack it in just a little early, head for home, and get to see the wife and the dogs again, and get back into civilization, get a nice hot shower. So yeah, it's been a great trip. Really has been fantastic fishing all the way along. In the last couple of days, I found some great solitude back in the woods. So that's been energizing, rejuvenating, and looking forward to the next trip already. So thank you for joining me.